Hi, what's up, guys? It's Mike, and it's been a long time. I know there's been a lot going on, and that's what I was hoping to talk about today. And so let's get started because I have a lot to cover. All right. So I have to go back a ways. I said before from my car that I was kind of getting upset with where I was at and what was going on, and I didn't know exactly what path I wanted to take as far as leaving my first job, leaving my second job. Well, I have made decisions and things are happening. So first, I went to my boss at my second job and said, I work two jobs and things are pretty busy in the summertime, and I would like to enjoy more of my summer. And he's like, I totally get it. I totally understand. And we can move you down to once every 30 days or just, eliminate your employment and then hire you back in the winter or whenever. So he was very cool about it. There was no issue or anything, and we got some kids that came from school that need summer jobs and whatnot. So he was very supportive in it. So that freed up a little bit of time, and then while I was at my second job, I ran into a number of people that I used to work with over the course of a couple of days. And so I thought, after talking to them, that I would check in with my previous employer. I did, and very quickly, in a very unique set of circumstances, I was hired in to where I used to work. And I've put in my 2 week notice at my job that I've had for the last 8 years. And so now I'm making a transition. And so there's been meetings and got to go to drug screenings and all that. So I've been in the process of moving in a different direction. And I hope it's a good idea. There's a lot of worry when you totally change up your life and what's going on. But I'm doing it, and we're going full force, full speed ahead, and hopefully everything works out. Another thing that happened, I tried to get this on camera. I was very excited about the Kenwood Heritage Park cleanup. It was a community volunteer event that was put together by the city, and I was really excited. I grabbed all of my camera equipment, and I was really looking forward to that being a very large piece of content that I could provide to the channel. However, it didn't work out that way. The park cleanup went well, but I was hoping to maybe get some footage of that, and really it was just a lot of people raking and picking up, like down trees and down limbs and whatnot. And so it really didn't make for the greatest film experience. So I opted to not post that, and I was also hoping to talk to the organizer of the event, and that's where if I had any critique, I wasn't exactly, I would say, disappointed, but I think things could have went a little better for the members of the community that volunteered, because we got there at 9 o'clock in the morning, and there was just nobody really there to help guide and supervise and kind of structure the event. And so a lot of us just ended up doing our own thing. And then eventually the leader of the event, he did come and provided coffee and donuts and the breakfast, and it was very cold in the morning, and that also did not help for like the filming idea. It was a lot of just hurry up, focus, do your thing, and stay warm. And then the city also put on lunch, and I was hoping to talk to him after lunch, but he was there and he cooked, and then he was gone. And in a blink of an eye, it was over. And so I was kind of sad because I was really hoping to talk to somebody, leading an event like that to provide content for the channel, like I said, and get an idea of what it is and what it takes and how you go through it, because I have been part of some community events before, but I've never been the one, to put it together. So, I don't know, sad, but it is what it is. So then also it did get eventually warm, and it's been very nice, and I've been enjoying the weather. I got my wife and I new bikes so we can bicycle around town, and that has been great. And I I forgot what it was like to ride around on a bike. I used to live on my mountain bike. I went everywhere and anywhere because that was my only means of transportation as a kid. And it's similar but different to being on a motorcycle. There's so much more involved when you go from point A to point B. The sights and sounds that you see, and then the smells, like the lilacs just came in bloom, and so you're riding down the road, and all of a sudden you just get this huge waft of lilacs, and they smell amazing. And it's been very enjoyable to be on a bicycle again, and I didn't realize how much I missed it. When you have something that's like your only means of entertainment or transportation, sometimes you can take it for granted, and it loses some of its appeal. But having a bike now and just going on a bike ride late at night, like I went last night for about a 6 mile ride, and it was beautiful. The weather was great, and so it helps with the staying fit. But I'm not one of those people that wants to run away my entire life in a gym on a treadmill or an elliptical. I want to stay fit. I want to be healthy, but it's not always fun to just sit there and run nowhere. And so to get a similar workout on a bike and go somewhere and see people and whatnot, it might not be as intense, but I think sometimes it's definitely more enjoyable. And I'm still trying to go to the gym and whatnot, and keep up on it. But if I don't, it's a whole lot easier for me to go for a bike ride, and that I enjoy. And I am in the car again, and there's a couple of reasons for that. And one is, it is very frustrating when I go and set up all my equipment. I get the tripod set up and the lights set up, and you have to get in a frame of mind to record a video. Not always can you just sit down in front of the camera and make your words come out and magic happen and whatnot. And like the last time I was working on a video, again, one that you guys didn't get to see, because while I was trying to record it, my house phone kept ringing. There was actually a person that came and knocked on my door, and animals back and forth. And of course, somebody's coming to my door, they go crazy. And so all that footage gets lost. I could have kept it, but you don't want to see dogs running back and forth and hearing them bark and whatever. So, it's much easier to just sit in the car where there's no distractions, no random cat wants to come and jump on my lap or jump on the computer desk. Nobody's calling my house phone because I'm in the car. So, I didn't exactly want to bring videos to the car. I wanted something different. But just right now, it works. And so I want to continue to make content for the channel. And now that I have a little more time, with adjusting my work schedule, I definitely have that opportunity. And so, I don't know, not a lot of people have a problem with, recording from the car. I know a lot of opinion YouTubers. There's that guy who just rants and talks about what needs to be said about whatever topic of the day. And I haven't really had too much complaints about, why you recording from the car, and just so you know, this is probably going to be the setting for a little while. And I don't know, that is a basic overview, and we'll put it all together, and then we'll get talking about some actual being a better human topics that normal videos are. It's it's been a long time, and I really wanted to reach out to you guys and let you know that I'm working on stuff, but there's a lot of life stuff that's been going on, and so I was very, very busy in getting things organized and moving on to the next chapter. So thanks for watching, and if you would like, browse the channel and view some other videos that talk a little more about some more in-depth topic, not just life updates. But for now, I'm Mike. This is Being a Better Human, and I'll catch you next time. Thanks. Bye.